So I'm doing my presentation on Yayoi Kusama. She was still alive today. She's a contemporary artist throughout the mid 20th century and still today. Pardon that my computer does not record. Yeah, so this is her. She was born in 1929 in Japan to a well-off family, and that is where she began her art journey and where she began doing art. She has a disorder which causes hallucinations, and that was a big part of what inspired her to begin art and the obsession with polka dots. You'll notice that all of her work involves polka dots. She moved to New York City in 1958, where she continued doing art. And in the 60s, she began to move from just paintings to sculptures and installations, including taking pictures of herself within these sculptures. So all of the pictures are very well coordinated by her to show the works. She includes lots of mixed media in her works. She doesn't just paint things like the installations and stuff. She does like mirrors and whatnot. And she also began doing live performances in 1967, and she continues doing those to today. So the first work is called Sex Obsession C. Sorry, it's from 1992, and it looks a lot like tentacles all over the screen. It is acrylic on canvas, and again, it's full of polka dots. So she has said in interviews that she spent a lot of her life fearing sex. She was very afraid of it in the verbatim, the hide in the closet kind of way. And so she used art as a way to overcome that fear. And so the tentacle-like imagery in a lot of her work is actually phallic. It is supposed to be penises. So I think that is very interesting, and it has been noted that she is very feminist with her works. It is inspiration for the feminist movement, and more recently has become popular again, obviously for those feminist reasons. It has inspired a lot of other female artists, especially because she was one of few when she began doing art. There weren't as many female contemporary artists. So the next work, this one, is obviously it's an installation. It is the tentacle-like things again with polka dots, and then the room actually isn't that large. It's got like mirrors all over the floor and the walls and the ceiling to like create the like infinity. It's called an infinity room, and so she uses those mirrors to give that effect. In this installation, of course, you can walk through the room, and it goes beyond just the work itself. So this work's called Love is Calling 2013. It's at the Institute of Contemporary Art in Boston, and as you walk through this installation, there is a poem that plays on a speaker overhead, read by Kusama herself. And she reads it in Japanese, but the title of the poem is Residing in a Castle of Shed Tears. And again, this is, of course, about sex and phallicness and becoming comfortable with that. Then the last work I chose is one of her photographs, titles there. It's a waxwork figure in Hong Kong. And so that is not her herself. It is, of course, a wax figure. But once again, it is an infinity room with polka dots on everything, which she was super big into doing like furniture. You could sit on it and things like that with her polka dots. And I feel like I don't do this photo justice because it has been cropped to fit on the slide. I couldn't think of a better way to get it on there, but it does have a significantly taller like top portion, which I think really adds to the infinity room aspect of it. And so that is that work. And then there's my sources.